steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love.
Hello, my friends. I love you. In my mind, I was throwing glitter, but I decided not to because I don't want to clean it up. Anyways, we are here filming a very cutesy Valentine's look. I hope you guys like it because I love it. And honestly, if it didn't take so long, I would probably wear this every day. Like all day, every day. I really don't want to take it off. What time is it? It's almost 8 p.m. and I'm really sad. Like my heart hurts because I know that I'm gonna have to take it off in a couple hours and I'm really sad. So with all that being said, enough rambling from me. I'm super excited and I'm in such a good mood because I love all the glitter and the hearts and the pink and the gloss and I just love everything about this look. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump on into the video.
Hello, hello again. If I could take you up in paradise.
To prime the face, we are going to use Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Now my whole table's wet because I sprayed it the wrong way. Next, we are going to use Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade Warm Beige and NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade True Beige. Have I ever mentioned how much this foundation smells like apple pie filling? Because it does. Using a Morphe M439, I am going to blend this out. I wanted to wear this sweater because it's Valentine-y and pink, and it's just really hot. Next, going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand. I am going to cover up some of these bags. Next, I'm going to be using the Ben Nye Loose Powder in the shade Banana. And just taking my fluffy brush, I'm gonna pat some of this on the areas that I put concealer just to set that cream. Next, I'm gonna brush out my brows with this Valentine spoolie. And then going in with this flattened brush, I'm gonna take this kind of fuchsia color and I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with that color. This is giving me major Cheshire Cat throwback vibes. Okay, next we're going to move into eyeshadow, which I will be using this blush palette for the most of it. I am going to be taking my R37 brush and swirling into this pink shade right here. They don't have names. Honestly, I don't even know where this palette came from. I literally found it in my makeup drawer in my vanity. So I don't know how long it's been there, don't know where it came from, don't know who got it for me, or if I got it myself, who knows. I am basically gonna be using this as my transition shade. So generously blending this all over my lid. Next, going in with this deeper pink right here, I'm gonna be taking an M433 and I'm gonna be blending this into the crease. I'm going to somewhat be imitating the shape of a blown out cut crease. So kind of following the curve of my crease and then winging it out a little bit. Next, going in with the 39A palette by Morphe. This is called Dare to Create. I'm gonna be taking Create, which is this kind of maroon plum color, on a E124. I'm gonna be placing this in the crease, kind of along that cut crease shape that we just made, just to define it a little bit more. Now that I've placed that color down, I'm going to use that same brush. I wiped it off just a little bit, and I'm going to be blending it out upward so that it fades seamlessly from the dark to the medium to the light color. Now I'm going to be dipping back into this pink color with the M433 and just kind of gently blending that out, making sure we have a completely seamless finish. Next, I'm going to be cutting the crease with some concealer using this. I'm pretty sure this is a paintbrush actually. I'm going to be dipping into this concealer and cleaning up underneath the crease that we just made. Wow, okay, that was tough. But I successfully cut my first crease, so. The real challenge here is going to be to make them both even. So, we'll see. Yay! They're both done! Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, next I'm going to dip in with the Jaclyn Hill palette using this color right here called Faint. I'm going to be placing this on the innermost part of the lid because we are going to be blending into a couple other colors on the lid. I'm actually going to take this all the way to the halfway point because I was going to use 3 shades on the lid, but I think I'm just going to use 2 because I think 3 will be a little too much. So I'm just going to take this all the way to the middle, the center point, and then blend it out a little bit past. And then I'm going to use a darker shimmer on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to be going into the Golden State of Mind palette by ColourPop. I think this is honestly the cutest packaging of any palette I've ever seen because it's got the gold or the rose gold foil to make the little flower petals, and it's got these little sparkles, these little dots, and the words are outlined in the gold foil, and then it's like pink and it fades teal. I think it's so pretty. Anyways, I'm going to be dipping into this color called Mind Tricks right here, and I'm going to be placing this on the outer portion of the crease that we just laid out. I'm going to be taking that M433 brush and I'm going to be going in with this pink shade again, and I'm going to be gently buffing this out on the lower lash line. And now with that tiny smudge brush, I'm going to go back in with Create, that really deep burgundy kind of fuchsia color, and I'm going to buff that in really tight to the lash line. And now taking that M433 brush one last time, we are just going to buff this all out. I'm going to be taking some of that same color Faint from the Jaclyn Hill palette in this tiny little brush, blending brush, and I'm going to be placing this gently on my brow bone. I'm going to dip into the Yes Please palette by ColourPop, and I'm going to be taking this bone shade right here called Bling, and I'm just going to place a little bit of that along the brow bone on the inner corner just to blend so that we don't have such a contrast between the brow bone and our actual skin that we haven't touched and put any shadow on under the inner part of the brow bone. Now I'm going to be going in with the NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to be placing a little bit of this right over top the inner corner where we put that really light pink shimmer. And now I was debating between the NYX glitter or the Too Faced glitter, but the more I look at it, this one has a lot of pink shimmery undertones, whereas this one has a lot of blue and green. So I'm going to go with the Too Faced, and I'm going to place this right over top of the glue that we just placed down using an e.l.f. smudge brush. Next, we're going to be placing a little bit of this MAC Pro Longwear gel liner in the shade Black Track. And we're just going to be placing that right along the lash line on the top. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to be bronzing a little bit using the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm just going to be placing a small amount. We're not going too crazy with this. Now going in with this really pretty bubblegum pink from that first palette that we used on the eyes. I'm going to be taking this color and I'm going to be placing this directly on the apples of the cheeks. Going in with an R37, I'm going to be still taking that very bubblegum pink color and I'm going to be putting it on my nose, on the bottom, and kind of rounding my nose off a little bit on the sides. Next, we are going to be taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals with an R36 brush, and we're going to be highlighting everything. This has a lot of really pretty pink undertones, which will help bring out the pink on our face. Next, we are going to be attempting to draw on some freckles, but they're not just going to be any old freckles, they're going to be heart-shaped freckles. So we're gonna place those all over the top of our cheek, a little bit on our nose, and that's it. Okay, I zoomed you guys in just a little bit so that you could see more detail with these hearts that I'm about to draw. I'm going to be going in with the NYX Vivid Brights in the color Vivid Petal. One heart done, 87 more to go. Now I'm going to be taking the Vivid Brights liner in Vivid Blossom and I'm going to be speckling in between some of these hearts. Then going in with the NYX Liquid Liner in white, I'm going to be speckling some on the very tip of my nose. Now we're going in with the Stila Liquid Lip using the shade Bella. It's just this very bright pink. I'm going to be placing this a little bit directly on the center of the bottom lip and the top lip, and I'm just going to ombre it out so that it's a very light effect going from the inside to the outside. And now I'm going to be applying some clear gloss right over top our entire lip. And then real quick before I put on my lashes, I'm going to set my face using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. One thing to be cautious about when you are spraying your setting spray, it is called a setting spray for a reason. So if you spray your face and your face is still wet and you make expressions, you smile or you wrinkle your forehead, that's gonna show because it hasn't set the foundation in a neutral face yet. So it's gonna set with those smile lines and the creases on your forehead. So until your face is completely dry, I would suggest keeping your eyes closed and your face completely neutral. Now I'm gonna go put on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on, and last minute I decided to be a little extra because why not? And I actually added a little bit of glitter, like really chunky pieces of glitter on the inner corner. They're silver, light pink, and fuchsia, just cause I felt like it. That is it for this video. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing this. I love the color pink. For a long time, I tried to convince myself that I didn't like pink just because it was such a typical girl color to like. And for some reason, it was just everywhere, and I was at that age where I was like, oh, pink isn't cool. And so for just the longest time, like, I tried to get myself to not like pink, but a couple years ago, I just gave in, and I'm like, you know what? I love pink, and I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops. I love it. So I had a lot of fun doing this. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with it. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I will be doing lots of fun looks in the future. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy having you always. I think that's it. Okay, bye kitties. Love you. Mwah. I'm like looking around at all my makeup to see if there's anything else that I can put on my face. I have so many glitters that I just want to pack all over my face and I don't know where to put them. Ooh, maybe I could put glitter on my hearts. I'm obsessed. I'm never taking this off. Okay, I am done putting glitter on all the hearts and oh my gosh, that was so worth it. Now, this is the real end, I promise. I'm stopping. I'm putting an end to all my madness. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!